When Queer Eye's Jonathan Van Ness dropped their latest Instagram story, fans literally could not believe their eyes. The transformation was so dramatic that people thought it was a completely different person. We're talking about a 66-pound weight loss that has everyone asking the same question. How did JVN completely transform their body and mind in less than a year? But here's what's really wild about this story. This isn't just another celebrity weight loss transformation where someone hired the most expensive trainer and chef in Hollywood. Jonathan's journey reveals something much more powerful about getting real help when you need it most. Now, I know what some of you are thinking right now. Oh, great, another celebrity talking about their weight loss. But stick with me for the next few minutes because Jonathan's approach to this transformation is completely different from what you've seen before. And the 3 key strategies they used could literally change how you think about your own health journey. Let me paint you the full picture here. By 2023, Jonathan wasn't in a good place. They'd gained quite a bit of weight and were struggling with something that millions of people deal with but rarely talk about openly: binge eating disorder. Jonathan described feeling depressed and completely out of control with their relationship with food. But here's where the story gets interesting. Instead of suffering in silence or trying another crash diet, Jonathan made a decision that would completely change everything. They decided to get professional help. In January 2025, Jonathan made what they called a confession on TikTok. They revealed they were using GLP-1 medications like Ozempic and Wegovy, specifically to help control their binge eating disorder. And the response to this honesty was incredible. Now, some people might be wondering, is that cheating? Is using medication to help with weight loss somehow less valid? Jonathan addressed this head-on, explaining that for the first time in their life, they had control over their food intake. They felt immediately better after starting the medication in September. But here's what makes Jonathan's approach so different and so inspiring. The medication was just one piece of a much bigger puzzle. They completely overhauled their lifestyle in 3 major ways. First, they transformed their diet. We're not talking about some extreme restriction here, but making smarter food choices and being more mindful about what they were putting in their body. Second, they dramatically reduced their alcohol consumption. This is huge because alcohol can seriously mess with your metabolism and decision-making around food, especially when you're dealing with binge eating pattern. But the third change? This is where it gets really interesting. Jonathan discovered group Pilates, and they credit this as the most pivotal part of their entire transformation. They said their mental health and overall feeling became a different universe compared to the previous year, with group fitness being the biggest game changer. Think about that for a second. The physical exercise wasn't just about burning calories. It was about community, mental health, and feeling strong in their body again. Jonathan emphasized that it's not about being skinny, it's about being strong. Now, I can already hear some of you saying, but I don't have access to GLP-1 medications, or I can't afford group fitness classes. Here's what Jonathan wants everyone to understand. Take what works for you and leave the rest. The real message here isn't about any specific medication or workout routine. It's about being honest about when you need help and not being ashamed to ask for it. Jonathan said that asking for help can completely change your life in terms of healing, and this time, they needed help. What's so powerful about Jonathan's story is the transparency. They've gained and lost weight several times very publicly, and instead of hiding their struggles, they're using their platform to show that it's okay to need support. The transformation photos Jonathan shared show someone who looks not just physically different, but genuinely happier and more confident. That glow comes from taking care of your whole self, not just focusing on the number on the scale. So whether you're dealing with your own relationship with food, struggling with body image, or just feeling stuck in your health journey, Jonathan's story offers a powerful reminder. Healing isn't one size fits all, and there's no shame in getting the help you need to feel like yourself again. If this story inspired you to think differently about your own health journey, smash that like button and subscribe for more real talk about celebrity transformations that actually matter. And definitely check out our video about other stars who've been open about their mental health struggles, because that transparency is changing lives every single day.